These were bougie bouge. I had no business buying these. Hey my loves, welcome back. If you're new, I'm Cam, and if you're a fellow beauty lover, then I hope that you stick around and join the Cam fam by hitting that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. In case you didn't already know, Sephora had a little sale recently. You might have heard about it. And I placed an order that I really had no business placing, but here we are. So I figured that I would share with you guys what I got during the sale. I really need to cut my credit cards up. I usually only place orders when they have a sale though, if that's any consolation. It's a great time for me to restock on things, so I'm gonna probably mention the restocks later in the video, but a lot of these are new to me, and I have a really nice mix here of makeup. We've got fragrance, hair care, skincare, some rando items, so it's gonna be a very cool haul, I promise you guys. Starting off, this item was already on sale, so it was kind of like double on sale, and I really couldn't even wait to dig in with this item. I'm already wearing it on my eyes. If you guys can see that, I'm gonna go a little closer so you guys can see my peepers. And it's this Artist Couture Diamond Lights finisher. This is in the shade Golden Hour. It looks like golden hour on your eyes. I can't even, I'm obsessed with this. I'm not gonna swatch it for you guys because it's swatched on my eyes right now. It's like the only thing I have on my lid. This is stunning. I'm so glad that I picked this up. Obviously, because I already applied it, I figured out how to put it on using your fingers, the best option, because it's very particly, so you want to let the moisture from your finger wet it and apply it to your lid. But it came out beautifully. I'm so glad that I picked this up. I didn't need it, but I wanted it. So the Sephora sale is the best time for purchases like that. And I'm pretty sure that it's still on sale if you guys want to snatch it. Even though the sale's over, this is still discounted and it is so worth it. I think I'm gonna stick to just going through all the makeup first because most of the items in this haul were makeup. So let's see. Next up, I got a mini size because I was so scared of this, of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I was torn between shades 2 and 3, and I don't think 2.5 came in a mini size, but I went with shade 3 because it was a little more goldeny. I want to wear this during the summer, so I'm gonna swatch this and hope I didn't make a mistake. But apparently a lot of people wear this on its own, and it's just a really nice light base, especially for summer. Okay, so it's kind of peachy on my hand. Let me see how it shears out. So it does shear out a lot. You can almost barely see where I applied it. I think that's gonna look really nice in the summer and just provide a hint of coverage. I know the whole makeup trend right now is super light coverage, everything being cream and looking dewy. And I feel I'm looking a little dewy right now, even though I'm wearing a lot of powders, but that's because it's really hot in my room. So I'm just sweating like a pig right now. I'm gonna try to use this in an upcoming tutorial that I've planned, so you guys will see this in action. Please let me know in the comments if you've used this and how you use this, because the plan right now is for me to apply this all over my face, but I feel I saw somebody do that recently and it looked very shiny glowy. I don't know, I don't want to look like a disco ball obviously, but I think this provides really nice light coverage, so we're gonna see how it goes. Then I actually picked out some cream bronzer blushes because I had very few, if any, in my collection. And again, that's the whole thing right now, all the rage, especially with spring and summer coming up. I feel everyone's leaning towards lighter coverage, and I didn't have, I think, any cream bronzers. And I think I have one cream blush, but I wanted to get specific types of shades. So I picked up some bits from Fenty Beauty. Now, I've heard so many amazing things about their complexion products, and I actually have their powder, the Pro Filter Setting Powder. Love that. It is one of my favorite powders. It's amazing. And I have one of their primers and foundations, and I actually haven't even used them yet. But again, I've heard so many amazing things about Fenty Beauty complexion products in particular. I've seen a lot of people use these. For bronzer, I got the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Butta Biscuit. It's not the fairest shade, which was very cool toned. I wanted something a little warmer toned, so I went with Butta Biscuit. And I think this is gonna be really good. Let me open it and swatch it for you guys. It's actually a really nice large size of it. I'm very happy about that. This is what it looks like in the pan. I think the color is gonna look really, really good with my skin tone. There's some applied to the back of my hand. It's pretty light and leans like a little warmer. I think that's gonna look really good and not too dark. And this does feel like Butta. I mean, just swiping this on, it feels super nice and creamy. And now I need a paper towel. Also from Fenty Beauty, and also a cream product, I got their Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. So I was kind of shocked when I opened up my package and saw these next to each other, because this is the size of the bronzer and then this is the size of the blush, and I was like, is this an eyeshadow? Did my order get mixed up? This is like less than half the size of the bronzer, so it's very small amount. I feel like I use a lot of blush. And I got this in the shade Bikini Martini, which is like a very cool tone pink, kind of like the lip gloss that I'm wearing today. I'm loving cool tones. I just think they look so flattering, especially like when you mix them with like the golden eyes and everything. I just love that combo. The color is a very cool toned bubblegum pink, but I think it's just gonna look super cute. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys on the back of my hand too. Oh, that's like exactly what I was looking for. I actually used to use an eyeshadow that was this color as a blush, and it was so hard getting like my big blush brush in the eyeshadow pan, but I just think this is gonna look so doll-like and pretty. I can't wait to try this one. And just like the bronzer shade, this applied so smoothly just now, and like it's not patchy or anything. It's also very pigmented. It looks like it's buildable too, so you can like apply a little bit if you want, maybe build it up and get like more pigment out of it. I love this, it's so pretty. I'm hoping that the other cream blush that I got from Iconic London is a little bit different of a shade, so that way I didn't get like two like identical looking shades. But I got this Iconic London sheer blush, and this one is in the shade, where is it? Rose Riot. If you've seen Iconic London's marketing, whenever they're demoing their cream products, they call the look like dolphin skin, which again is this very like healthy, not very like powdered looking skin that I'm totally trying to get for summer. This definitely looks like a more muted shade, which is gonna be good for everyday wear if this color is like scaring y'all right now. Ooh, a lot came out. Be really careful with this, guys. So I'm swatching this on the back of my hand, and I feel like just half of it flew out of the tube. So that's the color right there. It's definitely more of like a salmony pink, something very natural, a little more neutral / warm toned. I feel like I lost half the product right there. My gosh, I'm so upset. Now this is a very liquidy, where this is like a cream, slightly tacky, not like as spreadable. This is like a liquid where I can just kind of like spread it all over the place. But I've heard that this dries down very nicely, so I'm not like scared of how liquidy it is, but I just made a mess everywhere. I also feel like because of how liquidy it is, it looks like you have to be a little more careful with the application, where this like didn't swatch patchy or anything. This is looking like I got some extra pigment here, it's sheer here. So the Iconic London looks like it's gonna require a little more blending than the Fenty Beauty does, but these are both beautiful. They're obviously completely different, so I'm glad I didn't get like two identical looking products. No, I need to like wipe my hand right now. I do wish it wouldn't fly out of the packaging like that. Please fix that, Iconic London. That was it for makeup. Now I'm gonna move on to fragrance, because these were bougie bouge. I had no business buying these, but you know what? It was my husband and I's 6-year wedding anniversary this week, and incidentally, like, we just both wanted new fragrances. We wanted something like more grown up, more sophisticated. My husband actually has more designer fragrances than I do, because I buy him a like new cologne every year, and I've bought him some really nice ones. Like the Versace Eros is really nice. This past year I got him the like Boss Bottled by Hugo Boss, and he loves that one. So far it's been his favorite. Maybe because Chris Hemsworth is in all the commercials and that's like his idol. But we did want to treat ourselves to just like new grown-up fragrances. So we'll start off with mine. I got the Jo Malone. This is Velvet Rose and Oud Wood. So I'm gonna tell you the story of how I came about this as I open it. We were at American Dream Mall, which is in New Jersey. So if you live in New Jersey or New York, definitely check it out. They've got like an indoor water park, indoor amusement park, indoor like skiing mountain, just, it's nuts. And they recently opened up a luxury wing. My husband and I went there for Valentine's Day, and we just kind of like window shopped. Obviously I didn't buy anything. And when we were in the Louis Vuitton store, we were like playing with smelling all the fragrances. And they had this like perfume that I fell in love with. I think it was called like Le Sablé Rosé. I'm like probably butchering that. But it was a rose scent, but not like a pure rose scent. It was mixed with a wood scent. It just had a lot of depth. It was like feminine, but also very like mysterious, a little masculine. It was just like amazing smelling. And being Louis Vuitton, it was like extremely pricey. So needless to say, I didn't get it. And I was looking on Fragrantica for dupes, and this came up as a really good dupe for it because again, it's rose and wood like mixed together. Guys. So here's the bottle. It's the Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud again. First of all, this one and the fragrance that I got for my husband are both perfumes. Just like a quick like little summary. If it's an Eau de Toilette, it's very like light. You probably need to reapply it during the day because it's not going to be as long lasting of a scent. If it's an Eau de Parfum, it's kind of like a mix between an Eau de Toilette and a Parfum where it's got a little bit more of the fragrance oil in it and can probably just get away with spraying it once a day. And then if you buy a Parfum, which is like more of the pure oil fragrance, it's supposed to like last all day, basically into the next day. And I found that to be very true about these. We already busted these out because we wanted to use them on our anniversary. And you can definitely smell this in the next morning. It's so long lasting. You know what? I'm not wearing any fragrance right now, so I'm gonna spray it. You only need like 2 or 3 sprays as well because it's very potent. And the way this smells, my husband calls this the desert rose smell because it's like a mysterious rose smell. I just think it's so sophisticated, like old money, elegant. It's definitely a far cry from like the Britney Spears Fantasy and like pink sugar that I used to wear in high school. I wanted something completely opposite from that. And I have been so picky and like commitment phobic with fragrances recently. I like don't have any designer fragrances. I have like 2 Victoria's Secret ones, the Bombshell and Bombshell Intense. And I have like a little bit of Citrine by Nest left, which is like has been my summer fragrance, but I'm looking for a new one. This is amazing for like winter, spring, and fall. I think this is a little too like florally for summer. In summer, I prefer like something more citrusy and bright, but this just smells like money. He just said, man, that smells good when I sprayed it. So it's hubby approved. And I also got the 3.4 ounce size. So that's gonna last forever considering you only need a couple sprays and it lasts like all day into the next. If you want something unique that like nobody else is wearing and you're having a hard time finding like your signature scent, then go to Sephora, try it out, spray it on yourself. It's just, to me, like the epitome of luxury is what it smells like. And then my husband's cologne. If you guys need a recommendation for something to buy for your significant other, and if Father's Day is in like a couple months, maybe you need a gift idea, Y by YSL. Specifically the perfume, because the Eau de Toilette, the like Eau de Parfum and Parfum, they all smell completely different. They all have different notes in them. So specifically the perfume version, this smells like James Bond. Period. That's like my husband's other idol, James Bond, along with Chris Hemsworth. This scent is very like mystery man, mysterious. It's very like cool, nonchalant. I'm not trying hard, but it smells so, so good. And it's very unique as well. I feel like a lot of men's colognes smell either like deodorant or kind of like bod or something like that, where they're just like a little in your face. This is very like understated, elegant. And like I said, my husband feels like James Bond when he wears this. If you've got a man you love in your life, give them this. It was like sold out everywhere. It was sold out at Sephora, but thankfully it got restocked right before the sale began. It was sold out at Macy's. It's like highly sought after and it smells amazing. Like when we first tried these on, we came home and we're like cuddling and it was like, you smell good. No, you smell good. No, you smell good. No, we smell good. Just, we're in love with these fragrances. As far as hair care goes, I feel like everyone in the comments has been asking me about Oribe recently. And I hear you guys, I do. So in my last haul, I got the Oribe Gold Lust oil, but I got a sample size of it because Oribe is expensive. Like, I thought Kerastase was expensive. I feel like Oribe is more expensive. So I got a travel size of the oil. It's really making me want to try more from Oribe. I picked up the Gold Lust Transformative mask as well. First of all, my box is busted a little bit, but let me take this out of the box for you. This is not a hair mask, this is a sculpture, okay? Like, I'm about to use this as a decor piece on my end table. That is how beautiful the packaging is. And they didn't have a travel size of this, so I was stuck buying the full size, which I really hope that I don't regret. I'm trying to like slowly accumulate bits and bobs from Oribe because it's like super spendy, but I have really high hopes for this mask. And I don't want to spoil too much about the oil, but it made me want to buy the mask. So, you know, obviously I haven't tried this yet, but all I can comment on is the packaging. And funny story, my husband's trying to get everything to look like staged in our house. He got this like set of refillable bottles for his like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, whatever. And he was trying to get me to put my stuff in those. And I was like, look, I can't because like, you know, I need to show these on my channel and stuff. And he saw this and he's like, okay, just keep this in the shower. If you're a sucker for packaging like me, I mean, this is like the nicest I've ever seen. That's it for the new stuff. I mean, at least new to me. I know some of these have been out for a while, but I can't wait to dig into those. And now I just want to share a couple of restocks because obviously since they're having a sale, I'm gonna buy things that I just blow through and use on the daily. We got a skincare item here, and it's not the first time that I've mentioned it on my channel. If you know me, you know I love this. It's the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. And I buy the like 13.5-ounce pump bottles of this because it's just like, I want to bathe in this. This is my favorite cleanser because it is so gentle but very thorough at the same time. What's really weird is I was using like an Elemis cleanser recently. I've been using all Elemis skincare. The cleanser says like keep away from eye area, rinse thoroughly if you get in your eyes. And it's like, it's a face wash. Of course I'm going to use it around my eyes. So with this face wash, I can literally like lather this up around my eyes, open my eyes, and I don't feel a thing. It is so gentle, and I have very sensitive eyes, so that's extremely important for me. It smells like fresh cucumbers. It's so gentle, but it actually does a really good job if you have like leftover mascara and eyeliner that sometimes even makeup remover doesn't get. This gets it somehow. I don't know how because it's so gentle, but it's the best, seriously. And the last item I actually placed an order for on the very last day of the sale, so it hasn't even shipped yet. I don't have it to show you guys, but I got like the jumbo biggest size of the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and this is another repurchase. I started off with their like kit with like the little tin can for it as well. I use a lot of it, so I figured I would get the jumbo size because it's a better value, and then with the sale on top, it just makes it an even better value. And if you hate cleaning your brushes as much as I do, it's like laundry. I just like put it off and put it off and put it off until it's like, this is filthy and needs to be done now. And that's when I do it. I'm so nasty, you guys. But yeah, if you hate cleaning your makeup brushes, this makes it so easy, and there's really like no downtime with it where you need to wait for your brushes to dry. I still generally try to do it the night before, but you could totally use this and then like your brushes are good to go right after. I'm probably gonna do a video about it in the future, but yeah, if you hate cleaning your brushes, try this stuff. I'm gonna put it here on the screen probably. It's really good. So that's it for this haul. I most certainly went over my $0 budget in this haul, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please take a second just to hit that like button down below. Real quick like, because it really helps my small channel grow. And I'll love you forever. And if you're in the mood to watch some more videos, maybe another haul or two, then I'm gonna leave a couple on the screen for you to check out next. Oh yeah, and don't forget to click on my face if you haven't subscribed. Join the Cam fam. Do it. Clicky clicky. Thank you so much if you've made it this far and watched till the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.